What's up, guys? Tim Little. Welcome back to TacticalBassin. Today is story time, and today is probably the most requested story that we get. Today we're going to talk about this picture right here. One of the most epic pictures of largemouth ever for us. It is just epic is the best way to describe it, right? What you're looking at 8 fish right there, all giants. Matt and I, we had our combined limit 10 fish of 81 pounds and 81.35, I believe, was the total. A little over 81 pounds for 10 fish, over an 8-pound average. Just an epic day. And you guys have requested this video for a long time, and I've kind of held off just because, well, I'll get right into it. You know, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I had no idea that this day or any of the days that followed up, you know, with this picture, were going to be the way they were. But 10 days prior to these pictures, I spent in NICU, ICU for newborn babies. Probably had the worst 10 days of my adult life with my wife and my family. My littlest one, he was 2 months at the time, got a respiratory virus, and heart stopped, breathing stopped, and we sat there in the hospital hoping and praying that these doctors and nurses could bring my boy back to life. So tough, just sucky. I mean, that's the only word that comes to mind, right? Just sucked. You know, life threw us a curveball, and it drained us emotionally, physically, mentally, you know, and it brings everything back into perspective, right? You know, so quickly, and your life is turned upside down, and it was just one of those times. So yeah, it was just really an emotional time for myself and my wife and stuff. And thank God everything happens for a reason, and everything turned out okay. And he's an awesome little boy now. But those 10 days sleeping in ICU and seeing just the turnover on life, and just all the other families and all the other kids and stuff, just everything, just how quickly life changes and how it comes and goes so quickly, was just a reset button for me and my family. But so we'll get into the fun stuff. You know, you can tell now why I've kind of held off on doing this video for a long time. I didn't really want to. I try and keep my personal life separate from tactical, but it seems like now that, you know, sometimes these things cross, right? You know, you guys are starting to seem like family, and there's been a few guys that have been really transparent recently on videos talking about how this video or that video or these videos helped save their life, and just the struggles and the addictions that they're going through. And figure it's my time to kind of man up and try not to cry in front of the camera. So getting to the fun stuff. So as anyone would be, I was completely just tired, right? Mentally, physically, spiritually, just everything, right? And I told my wife, we got home late at night after he got released out of the hospital, and I said, hey, I need to go fishing tomorrow, and I don't care if I catch a fish, see a fish, touch a fish, whatever. I just need to get out on the lake. I need to get out there and just clear my head, right? So wake up the next morning, and no rush to get on the lake. Like I said, I don't care if I catch a fish. I don't care if I see a fish. I just needed to get out, be by myself, just kind of check my heart, check my mind, just kind of just regroup. So as you guys know, we bring cameras almost everywhere we go. You know, now with YouTube and how everything's turning out, you know, we film all the time. We film when we're fishing, we film when we're driving, we film everything. And I didn't want any of that. I didn't want to deal with cameras. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I just wanted just me and the lake and whatever. And I ended up launching it, like, I don't know, between 11 and noon or something. I was in no rush to get out on the lake, and it's early spring and quite a few boats on the water. And I didn't want to deal with anybody, right? Like I said, I wasn't going out to go catch, giants. I was just going out just to get out there, listen to the birds, hear the waves, just get back on that horse, right? When life knocks you down, you're supposed to get back up and get out there. So I was just trying to get going again. So I'm running to a spot, and I make a U-turn, and I remember thinking to myself, man, I don't want to see anybody. I just want to go be by myself. So I turn the boat around, and I run to the spot, and I stop pretty far offshore. And again, no cameras, no anything, just me, my rods, my boat, and the lake. And drop the trolling motor, pick up the rod, pick up a lipless crankbait, LB500. Bomb it out there, second or third hop, 7-pounder. That was cool. Fire back out there, hop, dong, line slacked, missed the fish. Fire back out there, hop, dong, 6-pounder. I'm like, well, all right, welcome back to the game. That's exactly what I needed. It just continued to go lights out from there. There was a boat that was in the Tules, way in shallow, and I think they may have seen me catch those fish and stuff, and I see them kind of turn, and they start coming out towards me, and as they're getting closer and closer, I catch another one, and I notice that there's a cameraman on the back of the boat. They're actually filming a TV show, and I know both the guys. One's a touring FLW Tour pro, and the other guy is a host for a fishing show, and I didn't care. I wasn't there to catch fish. I said, hey guys, come on over, and Tim, is that you? And yeah, what's up? Come on over, guys, and how's it going? The bite's pretty bad. We got 1 3-pounder. I'm like, well, fish are right here, so come on, come in, come have it. I didn't care, right? So they come in, we BS a little bit. I catch another one, and I let them have it. I turn and I go 30 or 40 yards this way, and start catching them again. And they were filming a TV show, and it was a product of video for a specific company. I can't remember, but it was obvious they weren't throwing the exact correct bait, because it just was going down, and sent some frustration on their part, but we all had a good time. So fast forward, I'm forgetting the last 10 days right off the bat. Right now, it's go time. It's everything's normal again, and the big ones start to chew. 7, 8s, 9s are just coming up and tail walking and spitting the bait, and I'm laughing like a schoolgirl. It was just one of those days where, who knew that I was going to make a U-turn and go stop on the absolute best spot on the lake for those couple days, and just stuck giant after giant. I ended up calling Matt. He was, Matt's a full-time guide on the lake, and I'm like, hey dude, you need to get over here. It is going off. And Matt came over, so there was ended up being 3 boats. Matt, the TV show boat, and my boat. And Matt and I, Matt's clients and I are just wrecking shop. And we finished that day. I think his clients had their 5-fish limit was 41.79 or something like that, 41 something. And I had 39, just under 40 pounds, 39.85, I believe. Just an epic day. It's just one of those, it's just, like I said, who would have thought to drop the trolling motor and fire out and just find the school? And this went on for a couple days. The picture you guys see was a couple days later. Matt and I got out there together and just really put the hurting on them. I got a chance to get one of my good buddies, Ryan, out there. At the time, I think his PB largemouth was 5 pounds, and got him a 7, an 8, maybe 2 7s, an 8, and he finally got his own, personal best at 10.05 or 10.0. I can't remember what it was on the certified scale, but it was a double digit. That same day I had a 10.3, and Ryan and I's 5 fish limit was 44.35, so almost a 9-pound average. And in that stretch of like 3 or 4 days, I had as many double digits. Just epic fishing. We did most of our damage on a lipless crankbait, an LV500, and some on an A-rig. But getting back to life, and that picture that you guys are looking at, you guys see just a row of giants. And at the time, man, I was just drained, right? And so that's why it's taken me so long to shoot this video. Like I said, I didn't want to get up here and sound like a little girl. But really, dude, it's life happens, right? We all go through it, and we quickly forget how awesome and what a great sport that fishing truly is. We get to run around on boats or kayaks or float tubes or fish the shore and get out and enjoy nature and just catch fish. And I think as a whole, me personally, I think we lose track of that sometimes. We're so caught up into who's catching what, and the standings of this tournament or that tournament or what we got going on next, that we actually lose sight and we forget, how much fun fishing really is, and what it does for us mentally, physically and mentally. I don't know. I totally believe that fishing is the #1 sport in the world, and it's for reasons like this. You take a guy that's literally the rock bottom mentally, and just flip a switch and back up. Truly is amazing. But I don't know, guys. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. Like I said, it's still a little tough to talk about. But Matt and I, we really appreciate all of you guys. Drew, the transparency you shared in one of the recent videos about some of your habits and stuff, that really meant a lot to both of us. So, you guys, life's not always perfect. It happens to the best of us, right? But just pick yourself up, stay positive, stay focused, and go out there and wet a line. It's amazing what getting outside, getting away from the phones, getting away from the cameras, and just getting outside and enjoying everything, what it really does for the inside. Just words can't explain it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you soon.